Guys, how you doing today? I am having an issue with this new plant that I just got. This is my Senecio wax ivy. Now, if you remember, this is the one that my son gave me that was in a planter. And look how the leaves are. Look how the leaves are drying up. Not all of them, but a lot. So what I want to do is strip all these dead leaves off, and I'm either going to take it outside to do it, or I might just put my little trash can. I'm not going to worry too much about it because my plant room floor is kind of dirty right now. I've been repotting a couple plants and carrying plants in and out, but first I want to show you, and then I want to get her off of the table. This is my monk's orchid that I got this summer. You guys might have seen the unboxing video. Is she pretty? But look, she's blooming. See all the buds? And then that is her little flower. And I mean, it is tiny. Here's my thumb. But look at her. It looks like a little angel. Isn't that sweet? But she's got all these buds to come up, and then she's got more. See them right here? More down there. And then she's got all kinds of new growths. So I just thought she was cute. She's awful little. Crazy. Looks so tiny. Okay, I'm going to put her away, and then I'm going to get my camera up on the tripod, and we're going to dig into this mess. Oh, the Senecio. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, isn't this thing a mess? So, my conclusion of what I think is going on, because I've checked this plant thoroughly. What I could, I'll see more when I get the dead leaves off. There's no bug issue. She had plenty of light. She's been in a west window. I think what happened is, with this plant being outside all summer long and out in bright sun all day on my son's front porch, because this is the one that he gave me, along with the maroon wandering Jew, Tradescanthia. I think what happened is I took her from that situation over to my front porch. It stayed there for a couple days. I watered it good. I dumped it out. I cut it into lots of pieces because I wanted to bring the wandering Jew in the house. And then when I figured out what this was, I figured I'd give it a shot too. So she went through a lot. She's used to being out in bright sun. So I think it's just going to take her some time to get used to being in the house. And it may never look good in the house. I don't know. But what I want to do anyways, I'm going to peel off all these leaves that are dried out. I've got a little trash can down here. I'm not going to do all of this on camera because there's a lot. I'm just going to try to start, and then I'm just going to kind of shear it. If you guys can see, I'm just kind of taking a hold of one branch. I don't know where I don't know where that's going. There we go. And then I'm just kind of, because all these are dead up here, so I'm just kind of going like this, stripping it. Oh, getting stuck on my bracelet, throwing it down here in my trash, and then I just want to get all of this dead stuff off of my plant. I don't like seeing it. It can cause other issues. It can bring on pests. That's what happens if you have a sick plant and you end up getting pests. The pests are attracted. So look, there's that whole stem. Whoops. Geez, there's that whole stem. And the only good part on it is the bottom. So I'm just going to move that over. I'm going to take this other strand. I'm just going to kind of strip off the dead. And throw them away here. Alright, let me do the rest of this plant, and then I'll turn the camera back on and show you what I'm going to do. Those leaves are half had it, so I'm just going to go ahead and take them off, because I don't want to have to do this again anytime soon, hopefully. But I have a feeling, being this plant was outside all summer, it's going to have some issues for me. So, alright, let me get this cleaned up and I'll come back. Okay guys, as you can see, this is, I got it all cleaned up. I got all the dry leaves off. A couple more crappy ones here and there. This is really the only good stem from crown to end that I have. And I took a lot of dead leaves off this one too. But I think that I know what I'm going to do. Oops. And the ends are all pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do is, oh, now they're all tangled up again, and I just got them untangled. Another one of these plants that I hate to deal with. String of turtles, string of hearts, ruby cascade. They all are like Velcro. They tangle up so damn easy. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to put these all over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting this and propagating it. I'm going to cut the ends off, propagate it back into my plant, the good pieces. And then I might take some and put them in water and see how they propagate. But we will see. Right now I need to get a water vessel. Okay guys, I got my water, I grabbed my rooting hormone, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start, that one I'm going to leave. I'm just going to start cutting where I think it's necessary, like this one. Ugh, if I can get it untangled, oh my god. Sheesh. This drives me crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I think I can make 2 cuts out of this because it's bare spot, and I think what I'm going to do is just cut it. There's a root. These have little air roots growing out all over them. So I'm going to cut right below. There's an air root right here. And then a node. I'm going to cut right under that node. And then I'm going to cut right about right there. That gives me 2 nodes on the top to put down in water. And then I think I'm going to cut it right there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use some rooting hormone. This one I'm going to stick right back down into the plant. So I'm going to take my little skewer here and make a hole and stick that down in there. That piece, and then this piece, I'm going to get rid of that leaf. I am going to do the same. Cut this a little shorter. Get some rooting hormone on there. I just watered this plant yesterday because it needed to be watered again. So I won't water it again for a while. Stick that piece down in there. And then what I might do is put these pieces in water. I don't know. I really don't want to save that kind of crap, because I think I'm still going to end up with a decent plant. Okay, that was the first piece I cut. Now this one only has down to here. All the rest of this is bare except for like one leaf. So I think I'm going to do it again. I'm going to cut. See the air roots coming out right here? I'm going to cut a node below that air root. Like that. And then this one I'm going to cut a couple more dead leaves. This one I'm just going to go ahead and cut. I do see some new growth coming out of it. I'm going to cut that one right there. And then I'm just going to do the same. Stick it in here. And then, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to save all these cuttings out from this plant. I mean, I just don't have room to, I'm going to cut this one right there. Then I'm going to make my cut. Boy, it sure is hot in here with the fan off. Woo! I'm just going to go around and keep doing this throughout the whole plant. Oh, I didn't make that one deep enough. Because I'm trying to stick them in. Whoops. I'm trying to stick them down in there 2 nodes deep. So now I'll take, let's see, here's the next one. That one I already cut off camera. I think that was the one. Well, maybe it was over there. There's a couple more dead leaves I missed. I'll pull them off. And then I think I'm going to leave that strand. And this strand looks good. That's a new one. Okay, this one is next. And it's tangled up. So I'm going to go ahead and cut about right here. Then I'm going to cut this excess off. This one's got, okay, go ahead and cut that one right here. Just save that little tiny piece. I'll put her right in the soil. And then this one, I'm going to cut about right there. That way I got 2 nodes going down into my soil. Okay. That one I'll cut off about right there. And then that's the piece I have. I think what I'll do is cut that there, stick that piece down in. Well, fall is here, guys. I finally got all my plants off my front porch, off my back patio, and my house is officially a jungle again. God. I love it being like that, but I also love them when they come back in the house. But now my back porch, my front porch, and my back porch and my patio all look really, really naked to me. I hate walking out there and not seeing any plants. For those of you that don't know, I live in Ohio, so I can't grow my plants all year long outside because we get way too cold here. So I still don't know what I'm going to do with those stems. I don't believe I'm going to keep them because I've still got a lot of plant here, and I've got more out in my kitchen of this. And there's that piece. I think it's going to root a lot better if the pieces are shorter. That's why I'm making them shorter. Now this one's got 2 nodes on the top. What I'm going to do so I don't get myself confused from top to bottom of the plant is I'm going to make my hole. And I'm going to pop it in there. And then I guess I'll just leave it on. If I see it's having problems, I can make another cut and then stick the end piece down. But I know it's going to. I know it's not going to root up great this long. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. I'm going to cut it right here. I'm going to cut that leaf off. And then that will be the piece I stick. There's another funky leaf. You can see some of these are making new little baby leaves. So I think it's just getting accustomed to being, it's going to have to get accustomed to being in the house after being outside all summer. I mean, this was like, you know, sold as a garden plant. So okay, now this one is all bare, so I'm going to cut it up about right here. It's got 2 nodes really close together, so that's where I'm going to make my cut. I really don't want to save all these sticks. I think I'm just going to pitch them. Okay, now this one I'm going to cut right here. And that's just a little tiny piece. I'm not going to worry about all this long piece. I'm just going to cut it like right there. It gives me 2 nodes to stick down into my soil. And we'll call it good. There, I just heard a leaf crack. I'm pitching that. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to cut right under 2 nodes right there. And then this is what the end is. I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 nodes up. And I'm going to pitch this stick. I'm not saving that crap. I don't have room for 5 gazillion cups of sticks. I suppose I could try those and put them in my greenhouse, huh? Just for an experiment. I mean, my grow tent. But I don't really want a whole ton of this plant. So, well, there we go. Let's hope this fixes the issue. There's not a whole lot left over compared to what I had, but I guess it's to be figured on after she was outside. That's why I don't like to bring actual garden plants in. Oh, here's a little piece I forgot. I'll just stick her down in here. I'll slip her right in beside another one. And I'll actually go ahead and give this a light watering since I put all those cuttings in. But, alright guys, that's it. I'll keep track of this and I'll let you guys know what she ends up doing. I think I'm going to move her into brighter light. I had her in a west window. I think I'm going to put her in here in my plant room under my Mars hydro light and see if she shapes up a little bit better under that light. So, alright guys, that is it. I am going to let you go and I will talk to you later. Bye. Peace.